Good afternoon, all of you. Welcome once again on new episode of Bazaar Pe Charcha. Myself, Pawan Jaiswal from TraderSmith India team. I am handling this particular short-term trading portfolio for our subscribers and clients. Today is 21st September 2023, and market is tumbling or correcting is the proper word from the last 3-4 trading days, and it has already fallen around 500 points. So let's say how overall market structure is placed currently today, and we will discuss in more detail, and then we will try to answer the max number of max number of possible queries during this session in next 1 hour. But before that, this is the disclaimer from our side that I'm going to read for you. Registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of intermediary or provide any assurance of return to investors. Investment in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Then our company address, registration number with SEBI, compliance and grievance officer contact details are given. Okay, so now let's move on directly to discuss market in more detailed manner. So first, this is the snapshot of overall market placement as per O'Neill methodology of market direction. So you all know that we follow the unique approach of market direction, and as per O'Neill methodology, and that we have categorized overall market in 4 categories. So currently, if you see our benchmark index Nifty 50 and Sensex, that is the barometer of Nifty, that is NSE and BSE respectively, it is both are in rally mode. Rally mode, even though it has fallen, Nifty has fallen around 500 points in this week, and Sensex has fallen around 1700 points in this week. But as per our methodology, it is still trending in this confirmed uptrend, because that this distribution day is not that much elevated, first thing, and another thing is that it is still trending above key moving average, even though it has not breached 21 days exponential or simple moving average also. So that is why it is even now it is hardly 60 points away from 50 DMA. So let's see how things will develop in maybe tomorrow or next coming days, then we will take action accordingly. But meanwhile, currently today point of view, it is in confirmed uptrend as per O'Neill methodology. Now, apart from that, bank Nifty, it is in already under pressure. It has fallen around 3% in this week. And other major index, if I talk about financial services, FMCG, because financial services is nothing but it is a one more extended version of Bank Nifty, because in Bank Nifty only banking index banking stocks are covered, while in financial services not only banking but NBFC, insurance, everything is covered. So that you can say that financial services is the extended version of Bank Nifty. So if Bank Nifty is under pressure, the more or less you will find that, not always, but more or less times, you will find financial will also be in under pressure and vice versa. FMCG, another major index in this under pressure. Otherwise, apart from all these 3 index, all the sector index like pharma, IT, energy, metal, auto is phenomenally doing good in current scenario, and all are in confirmed uptrend. And if you see the return over here in this week, in last 1 week, how the various indices has performed. So Realty was the biggest loser in last 1 week. It fell up to around 4%, and then followed by bank and metal. Okay, so this is the overall synopsis as per O'Neill methodology. Now let's move on chart to discuss on more technical way. So we all will get some idea that how market is placed technically. So first, let's start with this Nifty 50. So this is the daily chart of Nifty 50, and if you see now, it is approaching to this 21 DMA as well as 50 DMA. This orange current line is 50 DMA. So this orange color line is 50 DMA, which is currently placed around 19,600 kind of level, and today's closing is around this 19,700. So hardly it is 100 point away from 50 DMA and approximately 50 points away from 21 DMA. So maybe if market will fall another 100 points or 120 points, so then it will decisively breach. We can say that it has decisively breached 50 DMA from this moving average point of view. Another thing is that if I talk about trend line and everything, so this is the upward sloping trend line that I have drawn just in front of you. That this is the trend line, and this is also in line with 50 DMA more or less. So I can say that if market will fall another 100 or 120 or 150 points from here decisively with big volume, then we can say that a confirmed change in trend, because at that time market will give a double kind of indication of fall. That one is 50 DMA breach and another is this upward sloping trend line breakout. If I do more analysis, technical analysis on another pattern, chart pattern, that is advanced technical analysis. So this is the weekly chart that I would like to draw attention to you. That if you see this weekly chart, so here is a double top kind of formation of momentum indicator RSI, but at the same time there is a divergence on price. So there is a price momentum divergence, and you all must be aware about the price momentum divergence. Whenever there is a divergence happen in price and momentum, price or RSI, then maybe that is the indication of some kind of correction. And this time it is on weekly chart. So that is drawing our attention, but there is no confirmation at all. We need to wait another 1 week at least. This week, tomorrow is this week is closing tomorrow, and maybe next week weekly expiry as well as next week we will get more confirmation that whether it is a change in trend or not. So by the end of next week we will get more clearer picture that there is a trend change. But prima facie, currently there is a divergence formation on price momentum chart. So there is a caution should be applied, in my opinion, on this in Nifty 50. So most probably this 50 DMA that is currently placed around more or less 20-30 points in the range of 19,600. I can say that falling below that 19,600 may be the trigger of another leg of correction in market or Nifty 50. But suppose it will hold that, so maybe some revival cannot be denied. Revival cannot be denied, or some bounce back cannot be denied. Another more thing that here, if you see this trend line, yes, this particular trend line I have drawn here. So this trend line here was a breakout 2 weeks back. So this particular price cluster that is also placed around 19,400, 450 days. So that is also a very good indication or support area, followed by and then this 19,200 kind of level. So one thing is clear that from here, that once Nifty will breach this upward sloping trend line first, once Nifty will breach this upward sloping trend line that I would like to draw from here, first thing. And another thing is that once it will breach this price cluster zone, that is placed in the range of 19,250 to 19,450, then maybe next target would be below 18,600 or 18,700 kind of levels. But that time will answer this question. But meanwhile, structure is quite negative in last 3 trading sessions actually. If you see here, so that there is a doji pattern formation, then there is a gap down opening, and there is a momentum deterioration on daily chart. There is a divergence price momentum divergence formation on weekly chart. So all these are showing at least some sideways kind of trading weeks in coming few weeks actually, and maybe with negative bias, I can say. So most probably I think now Nifty will not going to cross 20,000, 20,200 kind of level so easily. It will take much more time. Maybe by the end of next week, picture would be more clear that how the action will place once it will breach this trend line, then this particular price zone. Otherwise, meanwhile, it is looking negative from short-term perspective, or I can say the next Bazaar till the next Bazaar pe Charcha session that is going to happen somewhere around 10th in next month, October. Maybe market will remain traded choppy and volatile in around this in the range of 19,000 to 20,000 only. Okay, with negative bias. So this is view about Nifty. Now, if I talk about another major index, that is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, if you see, let me draw first this like, yes. So Bank Nifty, if I talk about, so Bank Nifty is comparatively on comparative analysis basis, I can say on comparative chart basis, Bank Nifty is underperforming to Nifty from the almost 2-3 almost I can say 1.5 month. 1.5 month it is underperforming to Nifty. And now today there was a gap down opening happened in this Bank Nifty, and now it is also approaching toward 50 DMA and 21 day. So 45,000 is the level to watch in this. And beyond that, afterward, that this upward sloping trend line once again. So maybe once it will breach this upward sloping trend line, so maybe more negativity will be there. But obviously, it is not going to breach this particular range so much easily. Another, if I switch this chart pattern, 1 minute, let me switch the chart pattern. So yes. So if I switch this chart pattern, so here is the chart that I have the price chart along with moving average, then this RSI chart, MACD chart, and then this relative ratio chart. Ratio chart is nothing but relative strength chart. Relative strength chart is clearly indicating that from here, from this particular point of time, that is May onward, even though Bank Nifty has gained, I am not saying there was a no gain, but from May onwards, May 2023 onwards, it has not gained that much. It was gaining earlier or outperforming to Nifty 50. So it has remained in outperformance trajectory only from the last few months. And now outperformance is still in continuation. First thing. Another thing is, if I switch this particular chart on weekly time frame, the same kind of structure here, the same kind of structure has developed here also on weekly chart. Like if I draw a chart here, so there is a double top kind of formation here, but at the same time there is some divergence on momentum. Okay, so there is also a alarming kind of situation here on this Bank Nifty. Another thing is that if you see little bit in more proper way, so on MACD, so weekly MACD is still trending. Even it has already breached this bullish here, bullish crossover here in the month of August, and afterward it is trending below that only. So maybe I can say that MACD is still trending little bit negatively. So now this divergence, price divergence, momentum divergence, MACD, and this comparative analysis chart, that is ratio chart or relative strength chart, is also indicating underperformance. So maybe this is another indicator, maybe remain traded in volatile in coming days and weeks. But if I talk about levels point of view, so levels point of view, you can keep watching from here, this 50 DMA, which is currently placed around 44,900 kind of level. And then this particular trend line that I would like to draw here, this particular trend line, if it will intact this, it will remain holding above this particular trend line, which is also currently placed in the range of 44,700 to 44,800. If it will remain trading above this particular trend line, then maybe it will took support. It will remain traded with positive bias. But suppose it will breach this trend line, so maybe negativity, it will attract more negativity toward 42,000, 44,000, or maybe below 44,000 to 43,000 kind of levels. So once again, this index is in conclusion, in my opinion, this particular index is also looking in sideways with volatile and choppy training sessions in coming days. And confirmation would be more clear maybe by the end of next week in this particular index also. So now Nifty and Bank Nifty done. Now I would like to discuss one more index, that is IT. So this is the IT chart. IT chart last time, if I'm not wrong, when it has given breakout around this 31,500 or 30 kind of level, at that time we have mentioned that maybe it is ready to move toward 34,000 kind of level. It has not reached up to 34,000 kind of level, but it has reached up to 33,400, 500 kind of level. And now from the last 2 trading days, it is showing some negativity. But as such, there is no problem in IT. But one more thing is that after doing a lot of analysis on multi-time frame chart or various chart patterns, I can, and after considering current market trend also, I can say that IT is still in bullish trend. There is no doubt at all. But yes, if this current ongoing trend in overall market if remain in continuation, so maybe some more correction or some more profit booking cannot be denied in this IT index also. Otherwise, overall structure is positive. But in my opinion, unless and until it is holding about 31,500 kind of level or 31,000 kind of level, as such, there is no problem. It will remain in traded in bullish trajectory only. But the day it will breach that particular range, 31,000 to 31,500 level, will turn the sentiment. But once again, in near future, or I can say till at least till the next Bazaar Pe Charcha time that is going to happen in somewhere in first week of October around. So at least till that time period in next 15 days or next couple of trading weeks, actually, I am not expecting that it will breach that level. Maybe here and there, if it is currently placed around 32,900 or 33,000. So 2-3% here and there move may happen, 2% upside from here or 2%, 2.5% downside from here. If I talk about in terms of points, then maybe 32,000 or 31,500, maybe it may fall or it may gain also. But overall structure is bullish, no doubt. So this is the index which is showing quite resilience in current this volatile market from the last 4-5 trading sessions. But yes, some here and there, 2% to 2.5% here and there move may happen. I am not denying for that. Okay, so now I am inviting my friend Yatisha. He will discuss few sectors. Yatisha, please share.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Pawan. So hope my audio is clear and my screen is visible. Okay, so I'm really starting with Nifty FMCG. So this is the one sector where from last this is a weekly chart of Nifty FMCG. So from last 5-6 weeks, it is trading in this particular range, that is from 52,000 to 50,000 kind of level, 50,900 kind of level in the from last 5-6 weeks. If you come down to the daily chart, so this is a trend of Nifty FMCG. So it's making a bearish flag kind of pattern as of now, but it has not confirmed it. So if you observe clearly, there is a trend line connecting the lows of June. So this is a major trend line for Nifty FMCG. So if it fails to hold above this trend line, so we might see further correction towards this major trend line support, that is from the low of March 2022. So it's almost 1.5 year of trend line where it might test that 50,000 kind of level once it breaks below 51,000 kind of level. Also, if you observe on the upside resistance, there is a trend line which connects these on the upside, and this is a red color line which is a 50-day moving average. So from past two, there is a couple of times it faces a strong resistance around that area and pulling back from that area. So as of now, there is no trend in this particular sector where FMCG stocks is trending sideways. So either side breakdown or breakout. So it will lead to that direction in this particular sector. So this is regarding Nifty FMCG. The another sector is Nifty Metal. So here, if you see the Nifty Metal chart on the weekly chart time frame, this is where there was a very good breakout in the previous week in the previous week. But if you observe the RSI in the same period of time, it is facing a very strong hurdle around that level. So whenever the RSI comes to that level, it's facing some hurdle around that level and pulling back once again, it's coming down. So there was an attempt to break out from that major resistance area, that is 7,000 level. But this week, because of overall market has been down, so this sector also making a sharp fall in this particular week. So if you come down to the daily chart, so breakout has been, as of now, it's failed. So it has failed to hold that breakout level of 7,000 level. So now the current key support will be this upward sloping trend line. So that is a trend line that comes around 6,700 level. Also, this if you see a main previous lower higher high levels, that is around 6,700, 700, 800 kind of level. So if it fails to hold that level, so it might see further downside towards 50 DMA, and next level of support will be around 6,400, which is swing low, 6,400 kind of level. So as of now, it is trade breakout has been failed. So once again, if it sustains above that 7,100, 7,100 can, then once again Nifty metal can be a it can give a fresh bull run in this particular sector. And the next one is energy. So this is a weekly chart of Nifty Energy. So if you see, largely it's trading in a broadening channel pattern. It's forming a broadening channel pattern. And last week it has faced a resistance around that resistance level, broadening channel, that is around 28,000 level, as well as if you see the previous highs, that is around this level, that is around 28,000 level to 29,000 level, which is a major hurdle for energy index. So that level, it has faced a strong resistance. So we might see some more bearishness in this particular sector. So it might come towards 21 DMA, so and as well as 50 DMA in coming days. So if as of now, it's likely to continue in this sideways trend with bearish negative bias. And Nifty Realty. So Nifty Realty, if you come see the larger picture, it has given a very good breakout in the first week of September, and it made a high around 600 kind of level. So from last 2 weeks, there was a bearish candle which formation is happening right now. So yeah, bearish formation is not yet confirmed, so still one more trading session to go. So but still, I think it may continue to be a bearish candle setup over here in this particular last 3 weeks formation. And the major critical level will be this trend line, upward sloping trend line, that is around 560 kind of level. So there's a level where it has a crucial support level, followed by 550 kind of level. So that is the earlier breakout area. So that is the area. 560, 550 is the major support level on the Nifty Realty. If it fails to hold that level, so we might see a fresh bearish trend likely to continue in Nifty Realty. However, on the upside, 600 is the key level to watch. If there is, then there will be a trend change scenario in this particular sector. So that's it from my side. Over to you, Pawan.
Yes, Adisha, thank you. So Nifty Realty just tried to touch 600, and afterward it has fallen almost 3.5% in this week. So that is, I think, time-wise correction. There is no problem at all. But yes, maybe it will, this current time-wise correction also, that some profit booking or correction from recent top, I can say recent all-time high in Nifty Realty Index may extend further in coming days also. There is no doubt. Now only 2-3 sectors are pending. One is Nifty Pharma. So let's discuss Nifty Pharma. Yadisa, have you shared your screen or should I share?
No, I'm sharing.
Okay. So Nifty Pharma. So Nifty Pharma, it is already trending in uncharted trajectory last month as well as this month. In the month of July, it has given fresh breakout, and now it is still in bullish trend. Even though fall happened in this week, after current fall that is happened in this week, it is still in positive on monthly basis, around 1.4%. So trend is bullish, but yes, maybe market volatility will extend further from here. So maybe 3-4% or 3 to 4% kind of move may happen in downside also. But in my opinion, technically, unless and until this pharma index is trending above 14,500, 14,400 kind of level, there is no problem at all. I can say that is a time-wise consolidation option breakout or breakout retest level. So no problem. I think, in my opinion, trend is bullish and it will remain in bullish only. But maybe because of this current ongoing volatility in market, maybe it will remain traded in sideways with negative bias. And strong support area, if I talk about in this Nifty Pharma, so 14,500, 14,400 kind of levels. Okay. Otherwise, trend is bullish. Apart from Nifty Pharma, Nifty Auto. So Nifty Auto, this is another sectoral index which is showing strong bullish trend. From the so many times, so many means I am saying, I would like to say that we have given target of 17,000 kind of level. Now this time it has approached to 16,650, and afterward it has fallen a little bit in last couple of trading sessions. But that need not to worry. Maybe this current correction may extend further from current level to maybe 15,700 or maybe 15,500, or to be precise 50 DMA. I'm not denying for that. Otherwise, overall trend and structure is still bullish, subject to holding our 50 DMA or this 15,500. So there is no problem. Some may correction 2-3% or 4%, another same correction may happen in this index also. But overall trend and structure is bullish. 16,650 and 17,000 our given target. So it has, I'm not saying that it has exactly met our target, but yes, that it has, at least it has entered into that as our given range of 17,000. It is just below 350 points per our given target. Otherwise, trend and structure is bullish, but after this, considering this volatility in market, which may extend further in coming days also. So maybe 2-3% here and there move may happen in this. Otherwise, overall trend structure momentum is still bullish from mid to long term perspective. But in short term, immediately from the 1 week or 2 week or 3 week perspective, or this month and coming month perspective, some 2-3% here and there move may happen in this. Okay, so we have discussed all major indices. Now Nifty, let's take quick view on this Nifty Media also. So if I talk about Nifty Media, so we are bullish from the level of 1650 on media, and we've given target of almost 2400 to 2500. It has approached to 2470 kind of level, and afterward it is showing some negativity or correction, I can say, not negativity but correction, time wise correction, and it has breached 21 DMA. So now it has, if it will remain traded below 21 moving average, so maybe it will extend toward 50 DMA or like that. So maybe some more negativity will be there in coming days. But today also this index was few stocks like DEN and all was quite positive. So maybe after this such kind of move happened in last couple of months, some consolidation may happen in this. Otherwise, there is no problem at all. If I talk about further this trend continuation in this particular index, so 2400 is a key level to watch in this index. Now current rate is 2288 kind of levels, which is almost 120 points below 2400. So unless and until it will remain traded below 2400, it will remain traded in volatile manner. Okay, so now we have discussed almost all sectoral indices. Now let's move on query section. So we will try to address maximum number of queries. So let's start from the top today. Person is this G Kamath is asking about Canada tension affecting market. Let's see, any unusual things always affect the market. So this may also affect market 2-3%, 4%. I am not denying for that, but it does not mean that market will tumble. That is for sure. It is not going to happen. But yes, that is a time wise that is a time wise action, I can say. So maybe 2-3% or short term kind of actions may be there, or short term kind of repercussion or effect may be there on market. Otherwise, there is need not to worry about Canada and everything. Our market is fully matured, and anyway the exposure and everything they have need not to worry, and anyway they are also not going to withdraw whole of their money. So it's not a matter of time, at least it is just a matter of time, at least in my opinion. So need not to worry. But yes, after considering a lot of things, not only Canada attention, this Fed Reserve policy that they have extended this rate cut, maybe now people are expecting that they have clearly mentioned that in near future they are not going to cut rate, but maybe possibility. But at the same time, they have not denied about this rate hike also. So that is more impactful on market, on currency market, commodity market, as well as in equity market instead of Canada. So need not to worry about this Canada and everything. Just I think it's all our political driven things that sooner or later it is going to be smooth out. Need not to worry. Now let's move on query side.
First one is Metro brand.
Metro brand. Metro brand. So Metro brand is in still overall trend is bullish, but from the last on almost 4 weeks, I can say 4 to 5 weeks, it is trending in sideways only, and that range is around 1100, 1110 in upside, and approximately 1000 kind of levels is in downside. So it is trending in from the last 5 weeks, it is trending in 10% kind of range. And maybe today also once it tried to touch 1100, afterward entered fallen in downside. So range is there. Either side breakout may lead in same direction. But overall trend is positive. Maybe falling below 1000, it may attract more selling pressure toward maybe another 5-6% toward 200-day moving average. But meanwhile, it is trending in sideways. If someone would like to know that with the action in this current juncture, so I would not advise to buy at current juncture first thing. But if someone is holding, so I would suggest to hold. Maybe a breakout above 1100 will turn more bullish in coming days. But probability of giving breakout on upside at the same time, probability of falling below 1000 is 50-50 kind of situation. So I can say it is in bullish trend, and most probably it will remain traded in sideways only in coming days also. Okay, so take your actions. If someone is holding long position, so keep stop loss below 1000. And if someone is interested to buy, so I would advise to buy only after giving fresh breakout above 1100 with strong volume and strong momentum.
Next one is Nava.
Sorry?
Nava. I think it's
actually we are not tracking this particular stock, so we can't comment actually. So let's move toward another query.
Okay, next one is Alkem.
Alkem. So Alkem, last month there was a huge fall happened after touching all-time high, and is continuation of the same trend. It has reached 50 DMA, trending below 50 DMA, and now just holding above 100 DMA. So sideways kind of actions. I would suggest to wait and watch in this stock. Next
one is Astral.
So Astral has already given upward sloping trendline breakout, short-term trendline breakout. Now it has approached to 100 DMA. 100 DMA is placed around 1860 kind of range. So I can say 1860, this is support area. Suppose it will reach 1860, then maybe next target would be in downside 1770 followed by 1700 kind of levels. So only thing is that suppose it will hold 100 DMA and give upwards downward sloping trend line breakout, and that breakout level is placed around 1930, then only one can explore this particular stock for buying purpose. Otherwise, it is better to wait and watch in this particular stock, because if volatility will increase in market in coming days, so maybe this stock will at least once it will reach 100 DMA. So let's see how things will develop in coming days. So I would suggest to wait and watch in this particular stock. Next
one is there is a common question: was it a distribution day today? Today there was no distribution because the volume was lower. So there was no distribution day. So as of now, I think Nifty has 5 distribution days. Next one
5
is
distribution days. Another thing is that it is still holding 21-day moving average. Maybe after breaching below 21 days moving average, we will take action. Maybe we will downgrade the market and all. But only time will answer. Maybe tomorrow or next to tomorrow, that picture would be more clear.
Next one is Bajaj Finance.
So Bajaj Finance. One fall happened, then there was a consolidation corrective rally, and now maybe this because of market and everything, Now corrective rally is also losing its momentum. So maybe falling below this range of current rate is 1525 range, 25 kind of levels. So maybe breaching below this 1500 kind of level, or I can say this there is a range actually, a support area that is a 1480 to 1500 kind of level, which is almost 2% away from 2 to 3% away from current level. So unless and until it is holding above that level 1480 to 1500 kind of level, I can say that it will remain traded in sideways, but the day it will breach that level or range, 20 rupees range, maybe it will attract more negativity. So once again, I would not suggest to explore this particular stock for buying purpose. Instead of wait and watch that how things will change. If I talk about upper side, so 1570 is a level to watch. Suppose it will give breakout above that level with very good volume and strong momentum, then only one can explore this particular stock for buying purpose.
Next one is Rolex rings. Sorry. No, you can take Reliance.
Okay, so let's text both actually. So first I am taking Rolex ring. Trend is positive. There was a breakout, fresh breakout, then consolidation. It is still consolidation. In this one, only stock has recorded new all-time high, but only concern is that momentum is deteriorating. Price is advancing, but momentum is not improving. So that is the only concern. Otherwise, there is no problem at all. Today, stock has approached to 50 DMA also. So maybe I can say that it will remain traded in sideways. But one more thing, that suppose this will stock once again resume rally about 2300. So maybe trend once again, upward trend once again it will resume in coming days. But meanwhile, it looks like in sideways kind of. Then Reliance. So Reliance is in clear cut now from the last 2-3 weeks. It is in downtrend. Yesterday there was a gap down opening happened, and there was a bearish candlestick formation on daily chart. Weekly chart momentum has also deteriorated substantially, and it is trending below 100 week moving average. So that is also a matter of concern in Reliance from a near term future. So now stock has breached level of recent support area, which is placed around 2400, and now it is trending below 2400. So I am expecting at least another 100 to 150 kind of rupees fall in this Reliance. So maybe negativity is there, and maybe it may fall another 100 to 150 kind of level, rupees kind of level in coming days. And one can expect 2350 to 2300 kind of level in coming few days or weeks. So overall trend and sentiment, at least meanwhile at current juncture, is looking negative.
Next one is TCS.
TCS, Infosys, everything is showing positivity. Nifty index is showing positivity. So as I suggested when I was discussing Nifty, that unless and until Nifty IT index is trending about 31,500, there is no problem at all. But yes, the momentum is not that much strong, I can say. So maybe, but yes, but sentiment is positive. And in my opinion, if I talk about TCS especially, so unless and until it is holding 3,500, so there is no problem at all. Maybe reaching below 3,500, it will once again enter into sideways. If I talk about support and everything, so strong support is placed around 3,340 kind of area. Next.
Now I will take few queries.
Okay, so I will tell you stock name and you will start answering.
Okay, let me take KPIT. So after that, KPIT after that broke out from consolidation base. So it was trading in sideways with a tight range. But from last 2 days, we have seen there is a selling pressure. So here 100 DMA. So if you see in the last 4 times, where here and here and here. So 100 DMA is a key level now. So it is, if it doesn't hold that 100 DMA, then the selling pressure might continue, and it may touch this swing low, that is breakout level, that is around 890 kind of level in the coming days, followed by 200 DMA. So on the upside, it has to cross about this previous high, that is around 1220. So that is a key level to watch on the upside. So as of now, those who are still holding this particular stock, one can exit at least around 50% of it from their portfolio. So if it breaks below this 100 DMA, so they can completely exit from this, and better to sit in a cash position. And next one is
ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank.
ICICI. So this also, it made an attempt to break out that from the flat base pattern. So that is around 1,000 rupees. So 1,000 rupees 990 kind of level. So there is a weakness in this particular stock as well. So breakout above 1,000 rupees can be act as a fresh entry in this ICICI Bank. As of now, one can avoid this stock, but those who are holding, one can hold with the tighter stop loss with the 100 DMA in this particular stock.
One thing I would like to add about ICICI, this bank Nifty is not doing that much good, first thing, but that is mainly because of this HDFC Bank, because after that merger there was a downgrading in stock, and stock is not doing good. So it will take another at least another 6 months to settle down. But at the same time, other private banks like ICICI Bank, Axis Bank is comparatively not that much looking bad. But yes, once again, it is not showing positivity also. Like it once again, this time it has failed pivot breakout. So it is sideways. Axis Bank and Axis Bank and this ICICI Bank both are in sideways only. So maybe it will remain traded in sideways for more couple of weeks or more few weeks actually. Then it will resume once again trend. But meanwhile, it is looking in sideways only. But if someone is looking for long-term portfolio construction point of view, or someone is looking to include this particular stocks from long-term point of view, so maybe any fall, 5-7% fall happened in this Axis Bank and ICICI Bank in recent future and recent few weeks, then maybe that would be the good opportunity to add stocks from long-term. But short-term perspective, I would suggest to wait and watch. Bank of Baroda, Adisha.
Yeah. So Bank of Baroda, all the PSU banks, if you observe, it's continued to outperform, and it has given a very good breakout from the pivot level, that is a cup based pattern. So after the breakout, it's slightly, there was a from last 2 days there was a slight correction. So however, overall trend is positive right now. So if it the first major support is placed around 50 DMA. So this is a model portfolio stock. So you can follow MSI team for the further updates, but one can keep close watch on its 50 DMA on the downside, and continue to hold this particular stock for the further upside. Next one is PF.
So one minute, Adisha.
Okay.
So if I talk about PSU Bank now, so PSU Bank has rallied substantially in last 4-5 months. And maybe because of that, there is now profit booking happening at this current level. If I talk about Bank of Baroda point of view, so obviously MSI have added, and no doubt the stock has fallen around 4.5% after addition. But maybe they were tracking this stock particular closely, so you can follow their advice for this particular stock. But if I talk about my opinion about overall PSU space, so one major leg of rally has completed in overall PSU stocks. Maybe it will enter into sideways kind of correction. Even at the same time, this PSU index is also showing some kind of few weeks of consolidation at upper band of area. So maybe consolidation I'm expecting not only in Bank of Baroda, overall PSU, like small PSU has given so much ferocious rally happened in this few months actually. And from the last almost, if I am not wrong, so from the beginning of this current year, 2023, I am consistently saying in this webinar only, you can bifurcate overall PSU bank in two baskets. One is leading and another one is small PSUs. And if you see the last 3-4 month move, this small PSU has outperformed overall market index and PSU banks substantially. So, but at current juncture, overall PSU basket or PSU bank basket is looking some sort of in sideways kind of correction. But maybe this sideways kind of correction will give fresh round of opportunity to take fresh entry in all this particular space. But because in my opinion, all this rally has started in this space, this is going to long last. It is not going to last in near future. Maybe it will extend further. But maybe right entry and exit will be the key to generate return in this particular space also, like overall market is a part of that only. So meanwhile, you can expect sideways kind. Yes, it is happening.
Okay, next one is
Yes, yes.
PFC. Oh, okay. So today there was a huge gap down in PFC. I don't know what is the reason. So I think there was a corporate action, might be there is a corporate action on PFC. So there was a huge gap down. So it is trading near its 100 EMA. So one can exit from this stock right now, right away, if it in their portfolio. So there is a huge gap down with the 20% of from the lower. So it's almost uh, it's very hard to earn 20% in stock market, where this kind of run, after this kind of run, 20% of right of the from the gain, it's very hard to digest. So one can exit right away from this particular stock and look for better opportunity. Next one is REC.
It was because of corporate action only. Today's fall is because of corporate actions only.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Now after this corporate action, actually, I can say at least trend is there is no negative in trend. It is still holding about 21 days moving average after this corporate action and everything, PFC and REC both. But yes, after this corporate actions and there is a candlestick formation and everything. So I would suggest to hold your position, no doubt at all. But if someone is looking for little bit safety side, someone to move little bit on safety side, so I would suggest to at least book partial profit, at least 50% profit at current juncture, which whatever is the current price around 260 in REC, and then around 230 in PFC. So one can book partial if someone is looking to explore this particular stock for buying purpose. So I would suggest to wait and watch. Otherwise, there is no negativity at all. And today's fall was happened mainly because of corporate action.
Next one is ITC.
Yes, please check. Please check.
So ITC from last 1 month, it's underperforming. So even the FMCG, as you've seen from last 5-6 weeks, it's that particular sector whole is underperforming. So ITC continue to underperform. So one can avoid this stock right now, and better to sit on the with the cash position. So right now, if someone is holding, please, 100 DMA is the key level. It's trading near to that and making a very tight area based pattern. So one can avoid this stock right now for the buying entry, for the fresh entry in this particular stock. Next one is PNB.
No, PNB, Union Bank and SBI, we have given shortly in all PSU. So all are looking in consolidation only, maybe 4-5%, 7% here and there move happen. So let's skip that. Let's take DLF.
So DLF, there was a very good breakout from bullish continuation pattern and on the first week of September. But after that, it has made a top around 540 kind of level, and there is a slight pullback, and it has retesting now 21 DMA. So it has to hold this support level, which is earlier breakout level, as well as its 21 DMA. So if it fails to hold this 21 DMA, so we might see further profit booking, and it might head towards 100 DMA in next couple of days. So as of now, trend is bullish. So, but however, the momentum and because of overall sluggishness in the market has dented this sentiment in DLF, but in this particular stock.
Okay. So next is this Chambal fertilizer. Chambal fertilizer is one of the laggard stock in overall this fertilizer and chemical space. It is still showing a laggardness and taking some resistance, facing some resistance around this 200 days exponential moving average, and showing some negativity once again. So maybe this laggardness will remain in continuation in coming days and coming weeks also. So I would suggest to avoid Chambal fertilizer. Next is Sun Pharma. So Sun Pharma, bullish stock, index is in bullish, this particular stock is in trending in uncharted trajectory at all-time high level. But yes, it has its own pace, like a slow moving stock comparatively what I have faced in last almost 2 years actually. Stock is in bullish trend, but it's a comparatively slow moving stock. So still trend is bullish. Maybe a fresh breakout will once again resume. It will resume this uptrend once it will cross 1170, 60 or 1170 kind of level. But meanwhile, from the last 1 month, it is trending in sideways. So if I talk about overall range and everything, 1100 kind of range in downside on 1170 or 60 kind of range in upside. So it is trending in that range, 5% kind of range. And otherwise, there is no problem at all. It will take some, it will test your patience. Again, if someone is holding for this particular stock from long-term perspective, so one can remain holding. Otherwise, there is no problem at all. But short-term point of view, I can say it is in sideways.
Next one is BEML. So
BEML. So BEML, uncharted trajectory after touching in this month only, after touching on almost 2,740, 50 kind of level. There is some correction happened, especially on last week. There was a huge bearish candlestick formation happened, and afterward it is showing some negativity. But it is still holding 21 days exponential moving average on daily chart. So maybe this 21 days is a key, exponential moving average is a key level. But after considering this overall structure and momentum, I can say that sooner or later, maybe tomorrow or next day to tomorrow, in next day, any particular day in next week, it will reach 21-day moving average and may further extend its downward toward 2100 or 2000 kind of level. So maybe some negativity will prevail in this particular stock in coming days and coming weeks. Otherwise, from long-term perspective, there is no negativity. But yes, from short to mid-term, maybe 2100 to 2000 kind of levels where this particular stock will settle down, in my opinion, at least at current juncture, after considering whatever data is available in front of.
Next one is Texmaco. Similar to what BEML stock, where September 12th is where all the broader market has witnessed a sell-off, where majority of the stocks which dented that broke that momentum in the small cap and in the mid cap sector. So after that overall the stock, this particular stock is making a sideways trend. However, that momentum is broken. That bullish momentum is broken in this particular stock. Also, if you see, this stock may under ASM list. So overall trend is positive. So for the short term point of view, it may witness a slight correction and it may head towards 50 DMA, that is around 118 kind of level. So it's likely to consolidate around this price range. So those who are holding from the lower level or from this higher point of view, one can book partial profit and sit for further uptrend in this particular stock. Next one is Tata.
One more thing, if you see that all these railway stocks and everything, so almost all stocks gained, or majority of the stocks has gained more than 50% or 100% in last few months only. So after that such kind of move, I can say extreme bullish move, I can say that it may enter into sideways. So from that point of view also, if someone is interested to take at least 50% profit at home, so one can do, there is no harm at all. But if someone is interested to hold it for long-term purpose, it's their own call. So, but in our opinion, at least it is looking side ups kind of thing.
Next one is Tata Investment. So yesterday it has given a very good breakout from the sideways trend. Even all these investment firms, holding firms on the advisory broking firms have given a slight positive bias from yesterday's trading session. So these are the stocks which have given a very good breakout from the cup with flat base pattern, and right now it's retesting that breakout level. So overall trend is bullish. One can look for better once the price hits 2600 kind of level will be the very good level for the buying in this particular stock, with the stop loss of low of 2350 kind of level in this particular stock. Next one is
JSW
GSW.
World.
So here also it has made an attempt to break out from copy the handle pattern. So there was a huge resistance, and also if you observe, there is this stock is in ASM, low liquidity stock. So better to avoid this kind of stocks where the volume is very low, where it's traded only 100,000 quantity in this today's trading session. So however, technical front point of view, this stock is in bullish trend. It's currently testing that 21 DMA and 50 DMA. So fresh breakout above this 5,000 kind of level will act as a fresh bullish trend in this particular stock.
So I'm taking NMDC.
Okay.
So Nifty metal index is in bullish trend. It is still holding around 6,800 level, earlier breakout level. But yes, in this week, it has fallen from the level of almost 7,100, 7,150. And today only it has breached 21 days exponential moving average. So maybe in coming days, some more correction extend in this particular stock towards a particular index toward a kind of level of 6,700 or 6,600. I'm not denying for that. But if I talk about overall structure in this metal index as well as in NMDC, both are looking quite attractive. If I talk about NMDC especially, so the stock has given fresh breakout few weeks back around in the range of 120, and afterward it has gained up to 150, 55 level. And now in this week it is showing some profit booking at higher level. But that is need not to worry, in my opinion. If someone is really interested to hold this particular stock, I would suggest to hold from long-term perspective. But at the same time, if I talk about short-term point of view, the short-term point of view, I'm not denying another 4-5% fall. 4%, 5% fall may happen from short-term perspective. Otherwise, if I talk about long-term perspective, so I would suggest to hold this particular stock. And if someone is really interested to looking to buy this particular stock, so I would suggest to wait and watch. I would suggest to follow buy on dip strategy in this particular stock from mid to long term perspective.
Next one is
sale. Sale. So sale is one similar kind of story is happening in sale also. So one can follow similar kind of strategy in this particular stock also. Long term perspective, there is no problem at all, but short term maybe 2-3% fall or 4% fall or here and there move may happen. I'm not denying for that.
Next one is GMDC, same sector.
Okay. So GMDC, Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation, state government, Gujarat government owned sub company. Trend is positive. It is consistently, sorry, 1 minute, sorry.
It is trending positive and bullish.
So it is it is trending positive. Now all-time its previous all-time high was made in 2007, and now after 2007, so I can say almost after 15 years, it has approached to that level. That is level is around 300, 320, 315 kind of level. So trend is bullish, sentiment is bullish, but yes, maybe because of this current market sentiment and current this move and current price range of 300, 320, that is previous all-time high that was happened in 2007. Maybe it will enter into some sort of consolidation or some sort of profit booking at higher level. I'm not denying for that. Otherwise, overall trend sentiment is positive in this particular stock.
Next one is GSFC, another in Gujarat stock.
So GSFC, another Gujarat government PSU. Trend is bullish. Last month stock has given breakout, then the stock has went up to almost 195 kind of levels, and afterward in last few trading days there is a correction and stock has approached to 50-day moving average, 100-day moving average. So maybe sideways kind of moves can be expected in coming days from short to mid-term perspective. But in my opinion, this level of 170, now today only it has stock fallen below 170. So suppose it will remain traded below 170. So maybe this sideways or negativity or sideways with negative bias may extend further. But suppose it will cross and hold 170, then I can say that positivity is still there. So 170 is a critical level to watch in this particular stock. Suppose it will remain traded below this level, and then one more time it will breach 100 DMA. So maybe downside correction may extend in coming days.
Let me take RBL Bank.
Okay.
So RBL Bank, it's trading sideways. The overall trend is sideways with negative bias. So it's still holding its 50 DMA. So if it breaks below that 50 DMA, so likely to follow this 200 kind of level, 205 kind of level in coming days. So on the upside, the breakout level is around 232 kind of level is a upside level on the RBL Bank. So as of now, it's one can keep it in the watch list and look for the levels to either breakout or breakdown on the both side. Next one is at Rallis India. So another chemical stock where it has given a very good breakout on the last week of August, and it has made a nice run. But however, it faced a resistance around this gap down area where here. So it's facing the strong resistance around that area and pulling back from that same particular price channel. So as of now, breakout above this 232 is a key level. Once it breaks out about that level, so we might see a further upside towards 270 kind of level. First target for in this particular stock. But however, falling below this 50 DMA, so it might see another. So it may move towards sideways towards 210, 215 kind of level in the next couple of weeks. Next,
Yatisha,
yeah.
It's almost 5:33, and there are a lot of queries are pending. So what we do, you just suggest me the name. I will try to capture. So I will try to comment in speedy manner. So we would like to capture maximum number of queries.
Pawan,
so first I'm starting.
Pawan, Mayuresh here. So there are multiple queries by a lot of users. So just pick up one query for paucity of time, and also pick up the YouTube queries because those queries are also pending. So, for example, if Divya has asked Craftsman and Anand Rathi, just pick one because we don't have sufficient time right now to address everything. And then you can go ahead to the YouTube queries in the end.
Okay. So, Yatisha, you just start suggesting me one by one stock. I will try to comment.
Okay. So the new, I will be taking
YouTube. I'm taking this Coal India. After what you say, tell me. So YouTube, this Coal India is looking positive, no doubt at all. I would suggest to hold this particular stock. Yes. Next one, Atisha.
Geo Financials. Geofin.
So Geo Financials from technical perspective point of view, that much data is not available. But yes, maybe to a current rate is 227. I would not suggest to buy at this level. Maybe I would suggest to wait and watch and let's get stock to settle down around 200 kind of level. So, but one thing, data is not available, so I cannot give more detailed analysis. But I would suggest to wait and watch.
Next one is CDSL.
CDSL. So CDSL is positive. This month stock has gained, even though after fall happened in last 1 week actually, stock is still gaining around 14-15% kind of level. So trend has now turned into this. Momentum is also accelerating. So I would suggest to hold this particular stock with stop loss of just below 1100.
Okay. Can we take HDFC Bank?
Yes, HDFC Bank. So HDFC Bank, it has already breached 200 days moving average, and this price range of 1,550.40 is the critical price range, and now this stock has approached to that price range only. So in my opinion, this level of 1,530 to 1,550 is a critical area, and it has already approached to that. Suppose it will breach this particular range, then maybe another 5-7% fall cannot be denied. So if someone is looking to buy these stocks, I would suggest to wait and watch. If someone is holding stocks, so I would suggest to keep stop loss of 1,513 kind of area.
Next one is Craftsman operation. Craftsman.
So Craftsman trend is bullish, but in this month stock is trending in sideways. 50 DMA now stock has approached to already 50 DMA. 50 DMA is placed around current level only, which is 4,700 kind of level, and it is just above 50 DMA. Suppose it will breach this 50 DMA, or I can say price cluster of 4,700 to 4,600 kind of level. So maybe downside trend or the downside correction may extend further. So if someone is holding, trend is positive, so one can hold, but just keep stop loss around 4,600.
Next one is Maruti.
Maruti, the auto index is in positive, but now some sideways 3-4% here and there move may happen, and likewise in Maruti also. So Maruti's trend is bullish, but yes, once again, after considering current volatility in market, maybe 2-3-4% move here and there move may happen.
Next one is Polycab.
So Polycab trend is positive. I would suggest to hold this particular stock with stop loss of 4,850.
Vedanta
is an underperforming stock. Trend is not clear. Overall trend structure and everything is negative on multi-time frame chart. So I would suggest to avoid.
Next one is Ethos. I think portfolio stock.
So MSI portfolio stock, I would suggest to follow MSI recommendation about this particular stock. Otherwise, technical trend and fundamental trend, everything is positive.
To Power Grid and NTPC. Sorry, Tata Power.
Power Grid first. Trend is positive. In this month only, stock has gained around 15% and entered into uncharted trajectory. And anyway, power and utility stocks are really doing good. So I would suggest to hold. Then Power Grid. First, I am taking NTPC. NTPC is also trend is positive. Now it has entered into uncharted trajectory, to hold. And then Tata Power. Trend is positive. This stock is also approached to previous all-time high level and showing positivity, to hold. But in last 1 week, actually, there is some correction happened, and stock has approached to this 21 days exponential moving average. But so in short term, maybe 4-5% once again here and there move may happen in this particular stock also. I'm not denying for that. Maybe falling below this 21 days moving average, 21 days exponential moving average. Maybe it may extend some more negativity in downside for 5%, and stock will enter into sideways. Otherwise, but from mid to long term perspective, there is no negativity and there is no problem. If I talk about long term perspective point of view, so this level of 240 is a critical level to watch. Unless and until this particular stock is holding about 240, there is no problem from long term perspective.
Next one is EI Hotel.
EI Hotels. Yes. So EI Hotels, overall hotel stock was really doing good. But I think not only in this EI Hotels, in my opinion, I was checking various hotel stocks. Now, at least from short-term point of view, the trend is over. Maybe stock is some attracting profit booking at higher level, and now stock will enter into sideways. Afterward, only I can comment that how things will develop in coming few weeks actually. But meanwhile, it is looking some sort of sideways consolidation, not only in this hotel stock, overall hotel stocks also.
Next one is Parag Milk.
Parag Milk trend is positive. It is almost trending into multi-year high level. This level of 200 is a critical level to watch. This stock is consolidating around 200 kind of level. I would suggest to someone is holding, I would suggest to hold with stop loss of 21 days exponential moving average or 21 DMA, I can say, which is currently placed around 188. So hold with stop loss of 21 DMA stop loss.
Next one is Radico Khaitan.
Radico trend is deteriorating. Now stock is approaching to breach this at 200 days exponential moving average, which is currently placed around 1,180 kind of range. Maybe sooner or later, after considering various factors, I can say it will breach. So I would suggest to keep stop loss around 1160. If it will breach decisively that level with strong volume and momentum, so maybe I would suggest to exit from this stock.
Latent view.
Latent view, sideways only. Even though trend is improving, but now it looks like sideways.
Next one is Dwarakesh Sugar.
So Dwarkesh Sugar, overall sugar stocks is in last few weeks actually. There is a strong momentum built up happened in overall sugar stocks, and Dwarkesh Sugar is one of that. There is a strong breakout happened, downward sloping trend line breakout around in the range of 95, and now stock has approached to 107, and now it is showing some correction. So in my opinion, if someone is holding this particular stocks, I would suggest to hold this particular from long-term perspective. I am saying I would suggest to hold this particular stock with stop loss of around 90-91 kind of.
Next one is Cholamandalam Finance. Chola. Portfolio stock. Portfolio.
Yes. So Chola is already in uncharted trajectory. Even this month, still it is gaining around 6%. Now it has approached to previous breakout level, which is placed around 1180-90 kind of level. So maybe this 1180 is a critical level to watch from current level. Maybe it will, suppose it will breach below that level, so once again it will enter into sideways. Otherwise, suppose it will remain holding above that, so maybe uptrend will remain in continuous.
Okay, let's take last two queries. One is Aegis Logistics.
Trend is deteriorating. It has already breached 200 days exponential moving average. Maybe this price, if I talk about price range point of view, so 315, 320 is a support area. In my opinion, sooner or later it will give up that level also, and maybe it will once again extend further towards 300. So trend is negative at current juncture in this Aegis Logistics.
Last question, Soba Realty.
Soba. So Soba, overall Realty stocks are really doing good, but now there is some correction happening after their index took support around resistance around 600 level. But structure is bullish, no doubt at all, and that is a multi-year bullish trend cycle. So need not to worry, but yes, for time being, maybe Soba will also show some negativity. If I talk about levels point of view, and this Realty index will also show some negativity from short-term perspective, or few weeks point of view, consolidation or some profit booking or correction. If someone is interested to know the stop loss, so the very good stop loss is placed around almost 550, which is almost 100 rupees from current level. But if someone is interested to know short term, so obviously one can follow 21 days exponential moving average, or maybe 640 kind of levels. Falling below 640 may once again enter into sideways. Otherwise, there is no problem at all. Mid to long term perspective, there is no problem. But yes, if someone is looking short term perspective, so maybe it will trigger stop loss also.
Pawan, do you track MIIL, Entertainment Mart India?
Electronic Mart, na?
No, sorry, Electronic Marts.
Electronic Mart India. So meanwhile, it is in 3 group actually. Last time there was a all-time high happened around 165, and then there was a correction, and once again it has resumed rally and given fresh breakout. Now stock has moved into this T group actually, trade to trade. So that is the only point of concern. Otherwise, stock and overall trend and momentum is quite positive.
Okay, so that's it. Only that much query. Almost we finished.
Okay, almost we try to capture maximum number of queries. So first I would, if we skip someone's query, so we would request you to write us. We will definitely reply. Otherwise, we will try to capture maximum number in this session. So thanks to all of you. Thanks for joining this session. Stay connected with us in future also.
Thank you all.